Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here, again, playing some more Terra. And this time, like I said in the last one, the last episode was the end of that playthrough, and this is my new playthrough. And yeah, I've been working on it a little bit, but before we get into all that, I'd like to welcome you. I hope you're having an awesome day, a good one, always a good one. That's what I always hope for everybody. And I do thank you for joining me. And like I was saying, this one is a new playthrough of version 0.7.5.1, the newest unstable. And yeah, I've done a little work on it. I've got myself back all the way to just about maxed out on all the licenses and all that. I'm at least in the top grades. Woohoo, top grade! This is the right time to graduate. But yeah, this is my new one, my new tech that I built for the campaign as I went through it, and I like it. This thing is pretty sweet. It needs a few little updates, and it has a couple little issues, but all in all, yeah, I'm happy with it. As long as I keep her charged decently, it'd do better with resources and the collectors too, but it handles itself quite nicely. Like, check this out. It turns real easy, like on the dime kind of deal, and it has pretty sufficient firepower to it, I believe. So, I'm thinking it should be good, even against something like this. But I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to get in tight, so hopefully most of those megatons can't touch me much. Yeah, not letting you have a moment of breathing room. Not happening. My luck, if I do give him a chance, he'll take it. I don't like that. But like any big tech with bubbles and all that, it does take just a minute. Yeah, one thing I noticed is this thing, the way it just spins on the dime. It's kind of surprising for having the two monster truck wheels on the back. I thought that would give it more of a less of a tank kind of feel when turning, but it seems to be pretty good. Those front treads, I think they have a lot to do with it. They seem to be really powerful. That's why I put them on the front. I figured, hey, that'll help me climb up the hills. Oh, right in half, pal. Right in half. Well, look at all the blocks that's popping. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Haha. Ooh, that hurt me a little bit. Oh! I was not expecting that. I won, then I lost. Huh. Well, ain't that some... And it spawned me right next to an enemy. That's awesome, because, I got no battery power. Oh, he's just a little guy. That's alright. He ain't gonna do much. See? Told you. He thought I was being an optimist. It's almost like I knew stuff. Now this guy, I'm not gonna chance too much with him. I'm at least gonna have some battery coming at me. For l'amour in no place. Okay. Figure that one out some other year. I'm gonna figure out the solution to my little enemy problem here in the way of the gunfire. Don't touch it, man. Leave my skew alone. Stop skewing around with it. Hey, not cool, man. Get the heck out of here. Feeling pushy. You push me to my limits, so I'll push you out of my limits. Take that, and that, haha. There ain't much left of them, but it was a decent battle, I think. But I kind of had lots of fun. Found a whole bunch of parts, and I finally got enough wheels to try this out. So I kind of want to see how these Titan wheels and the monster truck wheels actually handle when they're pretty much the only thing driving it. And this one, it's going to get a little big. Not real big, just a little big. But this one, I'm kind of hoping, if everything works out, parts be willing, that I can make a tech that can collect up a lot of resources for me. Oi. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, just two. That's okay. But yeah, like I was saying there, I want this one to be able to handle a lot of resources. So I'm hoping to have it even maybe be able to sort a bit for me. So kind of planning for a crafty kind of bit, maybe coming up at some point. And I would like to have a nice supply of a bit of everything, or at least a few key ones, because like oleite's hard to find as a raw resource. I don't think you really need raw for crafting, but I like to start from raw, just so I know that no matter what happens, my crafting base can do it. But first I need something to collect them. If I was to do it with my other main tech there, my little guy, it would take forever. So with this one, I've kind of figured I'd take a little bit of a different approach. Usually with this kind of build, I like to get the base components done first. But since this is mostly a storage kind of tech, I'm not really going to have like an overly complicated base section on this. Probably just enough to, you know, keep it charged, use up some fuel, but not hopefully eat everything. I'm actually, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking I might have it only feed on wood for power and then leave all the other good stuff. Because wood grows back fast. Everything else, no grow back, I don't believe. I've heard talk that it might happen, come back like that, but I doubt it. They seem to like the idea of, you know, giving us a reason to move. Which kind of hurts. But it also does inspire me, at least, to maybe make a network of bases. So I got this idea that if I had something like this running between my bases, that would be cool. But if I had something like this feeding any base that could then ship stuff back to my main base, that would be cool. And I got me an idea on how to do it. It's just going to take a long time to do. That'll be in my epic save that I eventually want to get back to. But I can't do much with that until I get a new creative save made. And after hearing about an upcoming update, I'm not sure when, maybe today, maybe this Friday, I don't know. Well, today is Friday. Unless they meant the Friday after. I'm not sure. I'd have to check into it. But I'm hoping. I'd more than happily do a whole nother playthrough if everything that I heard about this new update comes soon. Get a bunch of them in there. Because, yeah, there's supposed to be some coolness. A new biome, another new one. Ho 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 ho! Some more new blocks, too. But I'm not going to say much about that. Now, I'm not going to say when it does come out. Huh? But yeah, like any good tech, you know, you got to be able to pick up some resources. So I kind of like that, having them come up between the wheels and that. Especially these wheels. There seems to be enough room in between them where the resources don't really get stuck or jammed or throw things around weird. And, you know, it just seems to work nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, something like that maybe. Yeah, that'll work. I can hang with that. Huh. That over there. But like I said, this is going to be a pretty basic base section to attack. I don't want to get nothing too crazy. Yeah, we'll use one of them. Aha! There, now I can charge. Yeah, I know. Just kind of jumping all over, just working on little bits as I see them. I don't know, for some reason I kind of like doing that. sometimes it's more because, oh yeah, I don't know what I want to do there, so I'll go work on this. But other times it's like, oh yeah, I want to do that. Then I just jump to it before I forget. Kind of works for me. Just like all these megatons are. They're going to do some real handiwork for me. Get this lined out a little nicer there. Some of that maybe. Yeah. I can hang on that idea. What else to use? Something like that? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that. Oh, there's my little buddy. He over there dancing. He's so happy to see a new addition to his little team. He's like, man, I was so alone for so long. Where's the licenses I got, man? Where were you? I wish that guy had built you sooner. Could have hung out. Had some cool battles. Tech like this, I figure since it is going to mainly be like a support vehicle, I'm going to load it with batteries. Because that way, I don't have to worry about it so much, and maybe it will even recharge my guy. Because even though I haven't had to rebuild so much, I've had to do a lot of recharging. So that's my next kind of thing to maybe I'm going to try and figure out is a good way not to have to stop for recharging. Without having like a massive tech to drive. But maybe, you know, a decent sized tech to follow. This one's even getting a little bigger than I originally wanted. And a lot more blocky, like squarish, rectangular. But it is a utility type thing, and you know, most utility vehicles aren't really built for looks, they're built for function first. Well, that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. There, I kind of like the way that's hidden back in there a little better. I don't think it'll get hung up on stuff so hard. A little like that. Yeah, that should be alright. I think the resources will get through there. Oh, that looks like it's going to be something to contend with. As long as they can make it over the hills anyway. But it'll only do good if I remember the bubbles. That last playthrough, man, it threw me off my game. Now I keep forgetting about bubbles. I'll get back to my normal bubbly ways. Yeah, something like so, maybe. Yeah, right on. I kind of like that. Yeah. Little air. Oh yeah, something like that, maybe. Nice. Yeah, I don't really want to load this thing up with too many guns, because then when it does start firing, ouch, game just goes leggy. Dang, nighttime, ain't getting nothing charged like this. But, good time for building, and the enemies don't seem to be wanting to jump right in on me, so it's not too bad. I think it'll be okay. If not, we'll turn around and we will unleash hell upon them. Because that's kind of what I'm adding right now, is my own little version of hell with all these guns. But, you know, sometimes you can have too many guns. You just gotta limit some spots. There, got a little armoring around there. Well, getting tricky and running low on blocks. Yeah, that's not too shabby at all, I don't think. I'm gonna move this back a bit, line them up a wee better though. There. Much better and even more gooder. So I'm kind of thinking this one's running about long enough. So I'm going to cut this one here and we'll finish this build in the next one. So as always, you know, I'd like to thank you once more for joining me. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and if you did, hey, help me out, fuel up the channel. It's easy to do, and it's free too. All you got to do is, you know, throw the blue thumb if you liked it, some comments, constructive criticisms if you happen not to like it. You know, Just anything will help. Feedback is very important, super useful tool, and it's just that kind of awesome only you guys can bring. You know, that's why I do appreciate you guys so much. You know, that's why I tell yous and I thank yous. So thank you. You know, another way to fuel up the little channel is that subscription button with the dinging of the bell, or the Saturday Showcase, where your cool and original text can have a video made of, or for, your cool and original text could have their very own video. You just find my Saturday Showcase auditions link in the description, and post your in-game snapshots or save games to the thread it takes you to, and I'll take her from there. And you know, another way, it's not as free, but if you'd like to send a donation into the little channel there, I got my paypal.me link down in the description, and if you send in the donation, I'll add your name to a list of potential winners of a 3D printed tech from Grab It. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome and keep having a good one. Bye.